Happening now, U.S. Marshals are on the hunt for two escaped inmates from the federal prison camp in Jefferson County.
Here are their mug shots, both serving 20 years on federal drug convictions. These are the latest escapees from a facility that nearby residents say appears to have a revolving door. We've documented numerous times in the past year and a half where prisoners go in and out to pick up contraband that's left for them, but this time, these two didn't come back. KFDM's Angel San Juan is investigating. He joins us tonight in the studio. And Angel, you've reported on a number of these incidents, but there's a really disturbing aspect to this latest escape.
That's right, Tiffany. This time, what's alarming is that these two men walked away from the federal prison camp, which is minimum security, Friday afternoon. But the Federal Bureau of Prisons did not inform the public until more than 9 hours later through a news release sent to the media shortly after midnight Saturday morning. The Country Corner, commonly known as the Cow Store, has a rich legacy in LaBelle, but there's another pattern developing in this community that locals definitely don't want to become a tradition, and that's inmates escaping from the nearby federal prison camp.
I think that maybe they need to do a better job at figuring out how they're getting out.
Cindy Gilmore is the assistant manager at the Cow Store. She and her customers are not happy to hear there was another escape during the weekend. These two prisoners, 56-year-old Victor Luis Pescador and 59-year-old Salvador Garcia, both serving 20-year sentences for federal drug convictions.
There's some slacking somewhere, I guess.
In previous interviews with rancher Mike Latta, he's told us that for more than a decade, inmates at the minimum security camp have been walking out to pick up contraband, including liquor, cigarettes, and food left for them on Hillebrand Road. Latta says they trespass across his land, a persistent problem Latta says prison officials are doing nothing to solve.
I kind of understand that it is a camp. It is a minimum security facility. Now, do I understand necessarily why, there aren't the resources to keep them from walking off? I don't really understand that.
Even though it's a federal prison facility, most of the time, Jefferson County deputies are the ones who must respond to the escapes. Sheriff Zena Stevens says it's something the county will continue to do.
If we encounter individuals who are supposed to be inside the facility or at the camp, and they're not inside that facility, we're going to place them under arrest and then turn them over to the feds.
Sheriff Stevens says the prison did not notify her office about this latest escape Friday. Sources tell us prison officials probably thought they would return, but they have not. Gilmore says she's glad deputies now know it's because of them she feels safe.
Jefferson County is always by here. They're always checking on us, and even when there's nothing going on, they'll come through and just make sure that we're fine. And they're always really, if you need anything, call us.
Executive Assistant U.S. Attorney Britt Featherston told us, quote, the U.S. Attorney's Office is in touch with the Bureau of Prisons, and as soon as all the facts are collected, they will be charged with escape. Rancher Mike Latta says prison officials have promised to build a fence and install security cameras, but we talked to him within the past hour, and he says nothing's been done. Tiffany?